This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Apple Valley, Sultana, Hesperia Christian, all three win quarterfinals games in CIF playoffs. Sun Devil Bo Lloyd and Sultan Caillou Estrada belt first inning 3-run home runs. Cody New triples in 3 in the 7th after the Patriots are tied 3-3 in the 7th at Norwalk. Let's start with Sultana, where this veteran video journalist is shooting while son R2TK is shooting Apple Valley's game. Sultana freshman Sultans handles with a 3.10 ERA to keep the holding hitters off balance with excellent off-speed pitches, complementing low to mid-80s fastball. His bumped at 85. That's just about the temperature in Hesperia at 80. Second Friday in May 2023. L.J. Borrego exits the top of the first, striking out Chaparral's leading hitter, having put down the visitors 1-2-3 to start the game. L.J. Borrego goes 5 innings for the win, allowing 3 runs on 2 hits. The Sultans go right to work at the plate. Leadoff hitter Jeffrey Rodriguez draws a walk. The sophomore second baseman leads the team with a .412 batting average. He goes 4 for 4 this game and scores 4 runs. Alex Gomez singles to left. The sophomore shortstop is a .409 hitter. Alex Gomez 3 for 3 this day with 4 runs scored. Caillou Estrada jumps on the first pitch he sees from Chaparral's ace.
What was you just happened, Caillou?
Just 3-run bomb. Having had a hanging slider or curveball, and I just took it for a ride, just to have fun with the game. That's it.
4th home run of the year for the Sultana senior, who drives in 4 on the day. Isaiah Crow also drives in 4 runs in what becomes a 17-6 blowout. Sultana goes to number 1 Crean Lutheran in Irvine for their semifinals game Tuesday. Just down the road a piece, 9.5 miles to be exact, at Apple Valley High School, the Sun Devils are hosting Calvary Chapel in the Division 5 quarterfinals. The visitors have taken a 3-0 lead in their half of the first. Noah Seeley leads off the bottom of the first with the single to left. Noah Seeley has been one of Apple Valley's hottest hitters down the stretch. Noah Seeley has collected 8 hits in the last 5 games. Ryan Martinez singles Noah Seeley to second. First of 4 hits this game for the team's leading hitter. The junior shortstop/pitcher is batting .366. In steps Bo Lloyd, who bats third in Coach Jeff Bauer's lineup. The sophomore hammers the 2-1 offering far beyond the left field fence. Noah Seeley, then Ryan Martinez scoring ahead of him. 7th home run on the year for Bo Lloyd, who led all Mojave River League hitters in the home run department. He is among his team's leaders in the having fun department as well, and he alludes to that in assessing the Sun Devils' late season surge.
I feel like we've been more of a fun team, and we've just been playing as a team more, and we're just having fun out here.
The Sun Devils enter this game on a 5-game winning streak. The Sun Devils take the lead in the second on Bo Lloyd's next at bat, all thanks to a pair of underclassman named Ethan. Freshman Ethan Doyle drills the base hit up the middle with 1 out. Cavalry Chapel appears caught off guard, not expecting 6'3" Ethan Yazzie to bunt. The excellent bunt by the sophomore goes as a base hit, and Ethan Doyle is in scoring position. Bo Lloyd drives in the go-ahead run with the sac fly that scores Ethan Doyle. Bo Lloyd is the team's RBI leader on the year. 4 more this game give him 37 on the year. The Sun Devils add on 3 in the 6th. Luis Lechuga drives in Evan Walker with the base hit up the middle. 2 hits and 2 runs driven in on the day for the junior. Luis Lechuga is a .303 hitter on the year. Johnny Lloyd's line drive off the mint facial bar sign drives in Luis Lechuga, gives the senior a stand-up double, and prompts a couple of push-ups, playfully indicating his need to build up some added strength if he's going to hit it out. Second RBI this game for Johnny Lloyd. It's 9-3 heading into the 7th. Starting pitcher Bo Lloyd settles in after the first inning. Bo Lloyd, teammates call him Bobo, not Bubba. Bo Lloyd goes 5 innings for the win, shutting out the visiting Eagles in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The sophomore, who leads his team in innings pitched, had posted the lowest ERA among MRL pitchers during the regular season, 1.24. Ryan Martinez comes on to close it out. The junior enters the 6th, bringing a 2.40 ERA with him. He will retire 6 of the 9 batters he faces, striking out 5 in his 2 innings of work. Ryan Martinez gets this Calvary Chapel batter with the breaking pitch in the dirt. Ryan Martinez finishes it off, striking out the side in the 7th, and the Apple Valley Sun Devils are headed to the semifinals.
Our team, what I like best is we've really been playing like as a whole, like as a family. We've been playing for together. You know, we got down early in this one, but we strung together some hits, and Bo Lloyd with the 3-run home run that really got us going, and we didn't look back from there. So I like how we've been playing as a team and playing for each other.
Apple Valley has moved up to rank number 3 in Division 5. They are at home Tuesday against 2nd-ranked Bishop Montgomery, the Camino Real League champions from Torrance. We Got 'em Tees presents this Action Highlights High Desert Sports Report. We Got 'em Tees Letterman jacket packages, spring sale prices now starting at $3.29. Letterman jacket packages by appointment only. Call and make a reservation. Take advantage of great savings on jackets in stock. Clearance price $2.29. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley.
Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. Silverwood, the developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community, support the teams, athletes, and sports programs of all our High Desert and Mojave River Valley schools. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Down Home Grill serves up and delivers brilliant CIF playoffs pitching performance flashbacks. Apple Valley's Kendra O'Cool, 2016 no-hitter. Jackrabbit Reggie Lawson, 2016 two-hitter. Hesperia Christian's Cameron Wilson, 2017 two-hitter. This Brett Bowers blast breaks open a 2018 pitchers duel between Victor Valley and the Apple Valley Sun Devils. Oak Hill's Bulldog, Matt Kelly's complete Game 4 hitter in 2019 against the Victor Valley Jackrabbits. Lady Sultans 2019 advanced to the CIF quarterfinals, paced by Bella Castiglione and Missy Galindo. Sultan's thin wall power pitches. Sultana passed the 2021 second-round opponent and rips one of his team's 5 home runs in the process. Pitching perfection in 2022 by Apple Valley's Cameron Barrow's no-hitter highlighted opening round playoffs action, but this is not the Lady Sun Devils' first no-hitter thrown in the CIF playoffs. We go back to 2016.
Kendra O'Cole pitches a no-hitter in Apple Valley's CIF wildcard elimination of Notre Dame Riverside. The Lady Sun Devils Junior strikes out 13 in the 5-inning, 12-0 rout of the Ambassador League Lady Titans. It's Kendra O'Cole's first no-hitter. She has 3 one-hitters this season. Apple Valley hits the road for their next playoff matchup. It is against Laura, the Golden West League champions, Lady Saxons, in Anaheim. Javi Prieto lashes a 2-run single to lead Victor Valley past Patriot in the opening round of CIF Division 4 playoffs. Reggie Lawson pitches the complete game victory and scores the tying run in the Jackrabbits' high-stakes come-from-behind victory. Javier Prieto's game-winning at-bat came with Reggie Lawson and Andy Pasquale aboard.
I was trying to stay alive on the junk and look for a pitch I can drive, and I ended up getting one after about 15 pitches, battling, and I got one.
Now it is up to the 6'4" junior. Reggie Lawson had a perfect game going for him into the 5th. The only hit he's given up to this point, the RBI single. Lawson gets the 3-hole hitter swinging. Second time he's struck out this hitter, and Lawson's 7th strikeout of the afternoon. The next Warriors hitter, borderline, too close to take, called strike 3, out number 2. 2-2 the count. Pitch number 94 for Lawson and strikeout number 9. The Jackrabbits advance to round 2 and a showdown between High Desert League champions, the DSL champs, Jackrabbits, against Mojave River League champions, Serrano.
On the day a new Yuckaloma Bridge is being unveiled, connecting Apple Valley to Victorville, Hesperia Christian is ending the New View Bridge baseball season with a 6-1 win in CIF Baseball Division 6 playoffs. Cameron Wilson fires a 2-hitter and drives in what proves to be the game-winning run in the Agape League Champions opening round triumph. Zach Schilling drives in Patriots run number 4 with the sacrifice fly to right. Cam Wilson crossing the plate. Team high 37th run driven in on the year for Zach Schilling, who enters round 2 of the playoffs with a .620 batting average. The Patriots are hitting .431 as a team. Cameron Wilson ends the game with the strikeout, sending Hesperia Christian into round 2 with a 6-1 triumph. The 15-2 Patriots advances to the quarterfinals at St. Bernard out of Playa del Rey. The Hesperia Christian Patriots are ranked 14th in CIF Division 6.
Mikey Prieto doubles home the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th in Victor Valley's 5-3 win over Apple Valley in the opening round of the CIF playoffs. Brett Bowers blows the game open with his 2-run home run to provide the visiting Jackrabbits with the eventual margin of victory. Matt Kelly pitches Oak Hills past Victor Valley in CIF second-round action, the Bulldogs beating the Jackrabbits 3-1 on the Victor Valley High School campus. Matt Kelly strikes out 8 in firing the complete game win. Julian Macias drives in Jonathan Trujillo with what proves to be the game-winning run. It comes with 2 outs in the second and puts the Bulldogs ahead 2-1. Lady Luck appears to be turning the cards in favor
of the Rabbits when Brett Bauer's line drive is misplayed. Had it been fielded on one hop, it would have been an easy throw to second to nail the lead runner. Instead, the Rabbits bring the potential go-ahead run to the plate. Nobody out. The batter, Victor Valley's cleanup hitter. Matt Kelly induces the pop-up for the first out. Still runners at second and first. The runner on first, the potential tying run. The fly ball is deep enough for Michael Carroll to tag up and get to third. 2 outs. And then it will be Matt Kelly punctuating the high drama of the situation himself. Matt Kelly will kill the rally by picking off the Rabbits' base runner on first to end the threat and end the inning. It just so happens the Bulldogs' defense keeps giving the Jackrabbits new life in the 7th to keep 11th hour rally efforts very much alive. The swinging bunt is allowed to roll, and it does not roll foul. This brings the potential tying run to the plate. New life is given this batter when the pop-up is caught by the 25 miles per hour wind gusts and not by Bulldogs defenders. The second out of the inning comes when freshman Tommy Marietta whacks the line drive to right fielder Steve Rubio. The Jackrabbits are down to their last out, still down 2. With leadoff hitter and leading hitter Mikey Prieto on deck, the Rabbits' last batter goes after the 2-0 pitch and grounds it back to Matt Kelly. Oak Hills wins the round 2 matchup between DSL and MRL co-champions with a final score 3-1 and advance to their quarterfinals home game against Torrance. The re-emergence of Sultana softball is marked by the 2017 Lady Sultans advance to the CIF quarterfinals. Coach Obi Galendo's girls eliminated Colony 11-3, their 19th victory of the season. They go back-to-back in postseason play, hosting top-ranked South Torrance the following day. The Lady Sultans' offensive punch is led all year by sophomore leadoff hitter Bella Castiglione and senior Missy Galindo. Melissa Galindo, hitting second in the batting order, hit .461 on the year and led the team in hits, runs scored, stolen bases, and runs driven in. Bella Castiglione batted .469 on the season, highest batting average on the team. She stole 12 bases. Senior Morgan McDonald draws the start against the #1 Lady Spartans, her second start in 2 days. The Lady Sultans' defense was the team's strongest point all season. They played error-free ball in this showdown against South Torrance. Some defensive plays were brilliant. Center fielder Aubrey Miller charges the line drive and doubles the runner off first with the laser of a throw to Missy Galindo. The Lady Sultans will pose their biggest threat of the day in the bottom of the first. Melissa Galindo starts it with the base hit through the right side. Missy Galindo had hammered her 4th home run of the year, her first time up the day prior, the 11-3 win against Colony. The first of a number of questionable calls on the next play. The Spartan second baseman misses the tag on Missy Galindo, but the base umpire calls Aubrey Miller out at first, saying the throw beat her to the base. The slow motion replay shows Aubrey Miller was safe, at worst a tie, which would go to the runner. Caitlin Denisi draws the 2-out base on balls. Important point here, how the Spartans' pitcher is far less effective with runners on base. Had the right call been made on the close play at first, the bases would be loaded with 1 out. Kaylee Criddle's infield base hit would have sent Missy Galindo home, tying the score with 1 out. Instead, it loads the bases with 2 outs. And fate would have it, the Lady Sultans do not get another base runner the rest of the game. The third Spartans run is scored on the sacrifice fly to center fielder Aubrey Miller, whose throw to the plate arrives ahead of the base runner, tagging from third, but the collision jars the ball loose, and it is 3-0 South Torrance. Coach Obi Galindo takes issue with the home plate umpire, who did not acknowledge the Spartans' base runner did not slide to avoid a collision with catcher Madison McDonald, as the case would be. Throughout the afternoon, Coach Galindo's protest does not end in his favor. Valerie Long's play, the throw to Missy Galindo, brings the Lady Sultans in for their final at-bats. The bottom of the 7th will be nondescript. The final score, South Torrance 5-0. The Lady Sultans had been the 3rd team in the Mojave River League qualifying for CIF. Sultana entered postseason play, the 9th ranked team in CIF Division 5. The outcome ends the Lady Sultans 2017 campaign with 19 triumphs in its 30-game schedule. It was win again with Finnegan. Sultana comes from behind, then holds off San Marcos to advance to the CIF semifinals. An epic battle for survival, long on drama, with incredible individual efforts in the consummate team victory. Jimmy Hernandez, the game-changing at-bat and runs driven in. The game's storyline with plot twists surpassing the suspense of a Hollywood script. Players going off-script, whatever it took to, as scribes like to say these days, punch their ticket to the CIF quarterfinals. The game-winning run with Jimmy Hernandez on second and 2 outs. Dominic Ariano dives headfirst at first. The first baseman misses the throw. Dom Ariano is safe, and Jimmy Hernandez scores what proves to be the game-deciding run. Finn Wall strikes out 10 on the day, this K ending San Marcos's half of the 6th. Finn Wall enters the 7th with only 7 pitches remaining in his pitch count. He retires the first 2 hitters on a total of 4 pitches. The game ends on this pitch number 110. The ground ball to Josh Serrano.
Honestly, it was a really crazy game, and I made it a little bit more crazier. All in all, got the win. It was great.
Man, I knew I was up around 100, and honestly, my plan was to get at least 1 out, hopefully 2, and it just worked out. I mean, I credit Josh Serrano for making a couple great plays, helping me out on the pitch count, but I was definitely aware of it, but it was awesome I got it done.
Next will be the Sultans take their act on the road, traveling to number 1 ranked Citrus Valley in Redlands in the CIF Division 3. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits and Hesperia Lady Scorpions are the sole survivors among Desert Sky League and Mojave River League teams 2 rounds into the CIF playoffs. Kishan Bazile scored 24 points in the Jackrabbits' road win at Banning in the 4AA second-round game. The Jackrabbits overcame the 2-hour bus ride and sluggish first half. They trailed by 13 at halftime before rallying the second half. Kishan Bazile, the 6-foot junior, had led Victor Valley with 32 points in the opening round win against Ontario Christian. Junior Andrew Munoz added 17 for the Jackrabbits as their defense held off the Broncos at the end, eliminating Banning with the 2-point win. The Jackrabbits finished second to Adelanto in the Desert Sky League, but emerged to the number 1 rank in the 4AA division. Next up, Paramount at Keith Gunn Gymnasium Tuesday. The Adelanto Saints ranked number 4 in the 3AA poll. What does Coach Kimo Brown hope to see from his Desert Sky League champions as they host number 1 King in round 2?
Man, what I'm hoping is that we leave it all tonight out on the floor. No matter what happens, that we play hard, we play with energy, and we just play our way of brand of basketball. Whatever happens, happens. We've had a great, successful year with the young team. Got great things to build on, but I want to build on more next week, not just tonight.
The Saints could not keep the Martin Luther King Wolves from knocking at their door and knocking them out of the playoffs. It starts off well. Darren Atkinson quickly to Deshaun Gorey for the game's first points. Senior Darius Johnson scores 5 of Adelanto's 10 first-quarter points as the Saints stayed close at the outset until this play exemplified King's performance. stealing the pass at midcourt and banking in the buzzer beater to put the Wolves up 19-10 at the end of one. Martin Luther King never looked back, outscoring the Saints 22-2 at the outset of quarter number 2. 6'5" freshman Deshaun Gorey leads the Saints with 14 points, 10 in the second half. Sophomore Jaden Richards scores 13. Junior Darren Atkinson finishes with 12. The Saints' two-sport star thus ends his basketball season, but he will start the CIF playoffs the next week for the Desert Sky League baseball champions. Silverado upsets number 14 Redlands East Valley in round 1, then hosts Crean Lutheran in round 2. The number 16 ranked Hawks could not stop Crean Lutheran's very tall front line, 6'11" and 6'9", these Saints front court. Those twin towers would prove unstoppable despite Coach Michael Record's best designed and best laid plans in terms of his offensive strategy. Elijah Williams hits from beyond the arc to open the scoring. The Hawks junior had scored 24 in Silverado's opening round win at Redlands East Valley. You see how 6'11" James Agony, 12, overshadows Hawks' big man, Marcus Cholowiak. We also see how the Hawks go about attacking the Saints, the number 3 ranked team in 2A. Elijah Williams, Johanna Mormon, 3. 33 is Andrew Quinones, a junior. Marcus Cholowiak will run down the loose ball and display how he is not intimidated by the very tall opposition, taking it right into the teeth of the Saints defense, scoring the first of his team-high 12 points this night. Again, we see the 6'4" Marcus Cholowiak demonstrates his willingness to attack the Saints at their towering strength. Outstanding individual effort in his final game in a Hawks uniform. But Crean Lutheran makes life miserable for Hawks' lesser experienced ball handlers, and 6'9" Coat Kiat slams it down with the basket that puts Crean Lutheran ahead to stay. The final score will read 56-30. Mojave River League champions Hesperia fare no better. Coach Bobby Tossetti's Scorpions enter the playoffs ranked number 13 in 2A. After upending Shadow Hills in round 1, the MRL champions are eliminated at 10th ranked Rolling Hills, 66-51. Coach Rob Alexander's MRL runner-up Oak Hills Bulldogs entered the 3A playoffs ranked a no-respect number 86 and promptly ousted Indian Springs before journeying to number 33 Glendora, where they lose by 3, 54-51. In the girls' playoffs, Hesperia's Lady Scorpions eliminated Victor Valley's Lady Jackrabbits in their opening round victory in the 3AA playoffs. The Lady Scorpions ranked 16th. They are at number 1 ranked Ontario Christian in round 2. Silverado's Lady Hawks entered the playoffs ranked number 3 in 4AA, but the Lady Hawks were eliminated by Harupa Valley 76-50 in the opening round. Valu rolls out these high-performance highlights of playoffs basketball and congratulates the coaches, players, and schools that overcame hardships and obstacles to field outstanding teams in 2021. Valu Quality Truck Bodies manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. The Valu team proudly supports the teams, athletes, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies. Iwanzak Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood. The developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.